What's up, everyone? We are live. It is Wednesday the 9th, and yes, we are. We're back in Bant. What can I say? I love me some Bant, and I will be playing Bant. And, well, I got some other decks I gotta play. But I did want to give this a try. So, Ryan piloted Green White over the weekend in SCG Baltimore, and it went really well. But then I was kicking around the idea of sticking Raff in and flashing in Lyra Dawnbringers and Ronus and Rishgars and Shaunas and Walking Ballista and, you know, using our mana a little different. Because a lot of people would read, oh, he's got a Seal Away, he's holding up 4 mana. Well, yeah, I am. So I wanted to see if Raff changed up the math a little bit and go from there. So first things first, I'm not going to jump right into a league for tonight. I'm going to jump one game in. I do need to test the mana. This is the first time out. I built the deck today. So it's basically, here's what I want to do. Can it be done is first step. Second step is, yes, it can. Is it good? So, I mean, we're going to keep this. Being on the play. Because we do have a Glacial Fortress. So I do want to get that out of the gate. Normally I would be like, let's Glacial Fortress and then go from there. But this just gives us that edge. Alright, so we got Teamer versus Bant. Alright, so we're going to play the Irrigated Farmland. And we're going to swing. Alright, so now we're in the land of turn 3 Raff. So we need that. And we're just going to pass. Because what we'll do is play Raff and then hopefully flash in a Rishgar. Yeah, a lot of decks are using Treasure Map to fix. It's a Raff! He's good. We'll play the Hinterland Harbor. So at this point, we can either flash in Rishgar or Raff, depending on what our opponent's trying to do. So, I should sit with my feet on the ground. But so far, we're not... I mean, we got double white if we hit a Lyra or an Angel. We got double green for our Nissas. I'm surprised on upkeep they didn't scry. Alright, well, let's... Rishgar. Alright, well, let's swing with the team. Because we drew Raff. Our opponent's at 7 now, so... Alright, there's the upkeep scry. Map's gonna flip. They have 6 mana with 7 cards in hand. All right. So that was an hour. They just burned everything. All right, let's Raff again. All right, swing. So, I mean, that really just helped us out a lot. Them blowing all that mana. So it's like teamer control. So the flashy aspect's been actually really nice for this. All right, there's an hour promise. That really doesn't matter to us. Sure. They're going to get some 2/2s. Raff has flying. All right, we'll play the land. We're going to end up cycling that land. At their end of turn. So this is playing a little bit different than what I saw Ryan play. I mean, I don't care. I'm at 20. I'll go down to 16. What are you going to do to stay alive? Sweltering Suns it is. All right, so they hour it again. We have them dead. Sure. Raff again. Cycle. And I don't care. All right. All right. Play that. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So they're a Bant control shell. Hour of Devastation negates our heroic intervention. Their teamer control? I'm assuming there's probably some walkers in there. The Raff aspect is actually really good. I think we're going to do this. I'm guessing targeted removal? I'm going to take 2 Walking Ballista out. I don't know if that's right, but let's see where we're at. Because that would be the question mark. I mean, we have a... Yeah, I mean... We have a turn 2 Shauna. The only thing that would make this better is... something that made Shauna really big. All right, well, we got turn 2 Shauna, turn 3 Branch Walker. I feel like I might turn to the Branch Walker because they're both 2 power. And Branchy has an aspect to get bigger than 2. So let's see what Branchy gives us. Gave us a land. So they worked out to being the same. And Branch Walker ate a lightning strike. So I'm right with the targeted removal. All right. Let's do that. Do that. We are going to bring out Shalai. All right, another lightning strike. So next turn is just going to be Shalai. Followed by Shauna and Brontodon. Maybe. All right, so let's Shalai. Okay. Interesting. All right, well, we're going to Brontodon. You know what? We're going to make them have it again. Shall I? Got another rebuff? Cycling for it? No, you don't. Let's see if they... We know they have Hour of Devastation. I'm actually more than happy just to hit them. Because if anything, if they go for Hour of Devastation here, like, that's fantastic. All right. Basically, my goal is to get Shalai out of our range. Alright, let's get another blue source out there. Now we can start working on it. Because we, like I say, we know they're running Hour. We want to give them basically the worst possible target known to man. So that's completely fine. You're not killing us with that. I have a Brontodon in hand. I have double Brontodon. Yep, we're still not gonna play into it. Um, at the end step here, we're going to activate. And at this point now, it's double hour and hour in a removal spell. All right, we're going to do this. We have that. We have that. So I mean, Brontodon's just gonna blow up that Antiquities War. We'll let them look. I mean, we get to see what they reveal. So it was a miss. Sure. I have a second Brontodon in hand. Alright, they found a treasure map. They need a way to kill. I have them dead multiple ways. And we haven't even played a Lyra Dawnbringer yet. Everyone's trying to make Antiquities War a thing. I don't know if it's possible as of yet. Yep, there we go. Alright, you know, the lands actually felt fine. We need only one blue and a white to make this work. So let's go into a league and let's rock and roll. Now we got the 3-2 dream to live for. But like I said, I've been really tinkering around with, like, Ryan made this and it worked, and it was more on the aggressive side of the green-white. Didn't run the treasure maps, didn't do anything like that. And the deck really just felt more cohesive, and it was a lot stronger. So what I'm looking for is to build on that. And like you said, all the time he would be like, leave 4 white or 4 mana open with 2 white. And everyone's like, oh, it's got Settle the Wreckage. He's got Settle the Wreckage. Bah, Settle the Wreckage. And you're like, maybe if I play Raff, in my brain, I'm like, blue seems like we could go there pretty easily color-wise and not mess things up. And I'm like, maybe we go Raff. And then you'll be like, oh, he's got men open. I flash in Raff. Sure, he has the, dies to a lightning strike, dies to whatever. Sorry. But he also has the upside of, if he stays around, he can be pretty relevant. Because at the end of the turn, you go, I flash in my Lyra Dawnbringer. And then it's like, oh, well, now you've got, 8 power on board. So we are going to mulligan the living poop out of this hand. We'll keep this. Top that. We need a blue source. All right. Man, we're in not horrible shape here. I mean, who says no to a turn 1 Llanowar Elves into a Walking Ballista into a turn 3 Shalai? And that's fine. I mean, there's been that mono black control kicking around. I feel like this might be the list we're seeing. I'm going to not cheat, but I also know that the list was just listed up on Goldfish. So as I'm playing here, so I feel like playing the Ballista 1 turn behind is fine in case we do get the Raff. Mono black control, instant deck tech. Alright, we'll see what they do. I feel like we're going to be... Yeah, Cabal... Yeah, this is Mono Beast control. You Doomfall my hand. Better take that Shalai. Wow. Let's see him. Out of my opponent. No, let's good luck, have fun. Let's see him. Yeah, you take that Shalai. So that's not in the list that they showed. I feel like this is mono black control though. Alright, so we're gonna play that and we're gonna put a ballista on one. Dave C, thank you for the auto host, bud. Always nice to see Dave coming through. And what are you doing streaming so late? Alright. Welcome everyone from Dave's stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This angel will be pretty sweet if it sticks around. I don't know how much we're looking at for that to happen, but we'll see. That's a Josh. A Josu. It's a 4/5 Menacer. Interesting. Alright. Right, we're not going to attack or anything. The Nissa seems interesting. Because it gives us a 5/5. Of course they have the duress. This must be just setting up Josu menaced. Or Josu kicked. Alright. This is definitely a different list. Let's put a counter on it. I feel like we're gonna lose 3 life. Do that. Do I make my 1/1s is the key. Yes. We can give the good old triple. But get blown out otherwise. So I don't think so. I think we just go straight up race. We do have 3... We have 3 Brontodons main that really kind of help dig us out of this. I'm not blocking. Not blocking. That's fine. You fatal push. Nope. We'll discard. Swing. And like I said, at this point, there's really no reason to play. Yep, you got it. All right. So now this is where I will cycle. Ooh, Raff. All right. Fantastic. Lose 3 life. All right, let's cancel. Let's go through our step. Our opponent's tapped down. We can flash in Raff. What I wouldn't give for a Lyra Dawnbringer here. Alright. Lose that. Alright. Really good, really good, really good, really good. We can flash in for 2. Alright, they need something to end this here. I don't think they have direct damage, so we can technically go to 1. Lose 3 life. Yep, got there. Whew. Whew. Alright, so Forsake will come in. Karn's turret seems really good against them. I don't know if there's anything else I really want. Because Karn's turret's going to deal with the kill spells. Raff saved my buns there. I feel like Nissa not what we want to be doing. I'm sure there's Vraska's Contempts and all that stuff, so... Brontodons are a must. They stay. Shalai seems backbreaking to them. Angel was really good, honestly, because they had to actually Bantu's Last Reckoning us. Ballista was fine. So they have no way to destroy enchantments. So I'm going to think about shaving a Branch Walker. And maybe another Branch Walker? Yeah. We'll go that route. That seems fine. Mono Black definitely can be controlling, but, you know. So I'm going to keep this. Yeah, we don't have white. So our Shauna's is not great here. But we can... Alright, well that changes things a little bit here. We can get some early damage in unless they fatal push us. They did not, so that's even better. There's the push. And that's a Bone Picker. That's a Brontodon. Yep. Boop. Brontodon is huge. I'd love to get my white here. I mean, probably should have mulled this, but I didn't forgot to shoot. Oops. Things when you click out of the screen. That happens. Hopefully that 1 damage doesn't come to bite me in the butt. This keep is looking like it's going to come bite me in the butt. But they've gotten 2 fatal pushes out of hand. Cast down. Interesting. Alright, come on, lands. Alright. X1. And they're missing on land drops too. This time I am going to shoot. Problem is they have a 3 mana dude, or 3 CMCer. Yeah, 3 power. My brain is not functioning today. Alright. A white source would be great here. That's a dread shade. All right. So 6, 9. Yep, we'll scoop. Needed the white source a lot sooner. I don't think anything we did there was wrong. I wouldn't bring in the negates here, I don't think. We'll keep this. Scatter Grove's coming in on turn 1. Brings in all my buddy lands. The Forsake is pretty big, too. So... And let's get Shauna online. Can't cast her down. You have to Fatal Push her. That's fine. That's a gifted. Alright, we got a Raff. And we're going to have an on-curve Raff here. I wonder what that will do. Yep, so this is definitely mono black control. So we'll probably blow up that compass. Takes 7 lands. That's fine, especially with them activating. Hiya. Alright, do that. Now we can start winning the race. That's a swamp. Boop. We'll put a counter on. No more compass. Zero compass. You play those lands. They don't swing. They're saying that's all we've got. They're going to go to 18. I'm going to go to 12. We cycle. Yeah. Ooh, Lyra. Even better. Lyra, Lyra, Lyra on the wall. Lyra, Lyra. Because now we start winning. I mean, it's been a chip away battle here. 3 life points at a time. 6 mana. Torment for 4. Alright, so we'll lose you. Hold on. So 3 life. 3 life. 3 life. You tap down. Okay. Flasher in. We're just playing you right out. Put a counter on. Shoot. Shoot. We're not letting you untap. Shoot. There we go. All right. Once I tapped down, I was like, we are clear to land. Oh, that felt good. All right, this seems kind of busted. I like it. Oh. All right, just letting people know what's going on. All right, here we go. Match 2. Let's go. 3-2 Dream still alive. Yeah. We're going to super keep this. So. Yeah. All right. My opponent just had no lands. Be a pain. That's fine if they're unsummoning my Llanowar. You've got a flyer. I'm going to play something you can't target. So next turn we can play Llanowar and Branchwalker. Ah, this is mono blue favorable wins. I mean, they're functioning pretty well. Give me a land. Land off the top is great. I will swing for 3-2. Next turn we play Rishkar. Or I can ballista. All right, I think we do that. Ballista X2. What's up, Billy? You get to be here. We're running Bant Raff tonight. We're punching things. We're just on the aggro side of life right now. Shauna getting work done. Because we are looking to probably... ooh. Oh. What's up, Orb? We're gonna get some face punching in right now. And I have a Raff. Oh, man. Things I can do to... That's fine. Raff. Go. So... I think we... Yeah. So I think we honestly just swing through. Alright, so... Forsake... Seal... They showed me the boomerang. I feel like binding comes out. Ballista seems good. Brontodon just blows up their stuff. Maybe the Nissa comes out. So this is a take, everyone, on what Ryan was playing over the weekend. I just added blue for Raff because Ryan kept saying, hey, hey, hey. They keep reading my Settle the Wreckage. And I'm like, well, that makes sense. You're leaving 4-mana open, and it's white, and you're playing green-white, and there's a list out there that says, hey, they've got Settle the Wreckage. So I'm like, well, why don't I play Raff? Because then I can be like, I have 5 mana open. They'll be like, but he's got a Raff on board. So it could be a boat. And you never know. We're going to keep this. This is a snap keep for us. So I think the mana is okay. In the match 1, we did run into a small snafu in game 2 where we really didn't see what we wanted. That's fine if they're going to start playing the control game. I can do the same thing. I'm going to set up the turn. Because we'll seal away that Djinn. Surprise! You got a counterspell? Nope. Ooh. We have an obstructionist. Interesting. Alright, alright, alright. Well, we're gonna have to take care of that. so Brontodon, Branchwalker, top. We got our answer. We get to keep our Brontodon. All right. Well, we got a way to handle the that, but I did not bring in all of my settles, which I guess I should have, because Tempest Dijin is going to be a plane in the Tukis. All right. Are we dead to it? Yep. We're just going to concede that one out. Double Dijin makes me want to do this. Dump the Cast Out. Dump the Forsake. We're just going to go all in on that Settle plane. That's the side of the deck we didn't see, but our opponent also mulled the 4 or 5 last turn, so that was a rough ski part there. But I hope everyone's having a good night. Like I said, I'm super excited. I want to see if we can get the 3-2 dream. As we always like to say, the 3-2 dream is where we live. Anything better than that, and it's a thumbs up from us. Anything worse, and we're like, gotta relook at the deck. So, we've yet to 5-0 with a brew. Oh, this is rough. This is a mulligan all day. This is a keep. Put that on top. We're going to need to find a white source. A second white source. But a Shauna early into a Brontodon is not the worst. So as long as we find a second white source by turn 5, I think we're okay. So Helikite's fine. They want to trade that away here. All right. I think we gotta get the Brontodon running, but we did get our white source. You got it. I'd love to see that happen, but you know, Seth's a good guy. So if he blocks, that means okay. So we have no way to deal with that Shauna. We're actually okay with that. We are completely okay with that. That means our opponent's going to miss some land drops. There it is. Nope. What do we got? That's a Tempest Dijin. That's a 3-4. All right. So we're going to play the land. Play that out. And we're just going to pass. So this is definitely a different take. We're going to take 4 here. But we have 6 coming back. Let's see. Yep. Nothing I'm worried about. All right. So we're not going to play the Llanowar, even though I really, really want to. We're going to just send the Brontodons and deal 6. All right, so if he sends both, all right, we're going to settle. And see the counterspell. Nope. All right, that's fine. All right, so we'll take it. Oh, See, now we're getting punished. Let's try it again. Now we're getting punished. Flash in an obstructionist. We're not dead. There's 8. Now we're dead. That's 9. Alright, if they got a counterspell, we're just straight dead. We got punished for not playing out our dudes. They were F6'd. So, if we draw a land, we are literally back into this. Whew. Alright. And we are getting paid. Oh my goodness, folks. Let's do this. There's a Lyra. Can she shut them out? I probably should have swung, but that's fine. Alright. I mean, you tapped. That's fine. Get me to 6. I am swinging back full force. You got another one? Alright, so Lyra is going to gain us some life. Our opponent goes down to 2. There's no blue board wipes, but there is a bounce spell. Alright, that's fine. Our opponent's got 0 cards in hand now. Do they draw the River's Rebuke? That is the question. Because Lyra... Nope! Oh, we are on the path. Oh my goodness, Lyra. Oh boy. Alright, let's go. Look, have fun them. Whew. Alright, so we can play the Irrigated with the Sun Battle untapped right now. That's enough for me to keep this. Because there's a whole lot of blue and white. And please, 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 please. Alright, well, you're just going to have to hang out for a turn. So this is the only time where I feel like I wish I could do everything and my mana is perfect, but it's not. If this is mono green, here comes, oh, a Jade Light. I was going to say, this would be a Steel Leaf. Or not Steel, is it Steel Leaf? Yeah, Steel Leaf Champion. What, 2 cards? They got 2 forests. This is mono green. Alright. So, we're going to do that. Play that. It's not the mirror. This is mono green versus Bant. We've got some tools that they don't have. So, Lyra Dawnbringer is a backbreaker to them. With our ability to flash in Raff is going to be good because they don't have any board wipes in mono green. So it just becomes who's got the better board state. And Angel of Invention is going to make that really killer. Because with a Sisei onto the battlefield, yeah. Their only mirror breaker is going to be how big of a... If they're running them, how big of a walking ballista can we get? All right, so there's a harvester. So that's where it's going to be. So they got a resilient counter. Yeah, this is a little bit more aggro than, unless they've gone to the resilience. I'm fine with that. We'll take 4. We have Angel with Vigilance. We can't flash in Angel off the Raff. That's the only downside. Alright, so we're going to play that. Play that. Next turn, hold up the Raff. Yeah, they don't have any Shalai either. Yep. Yeah, the plummet is where it's at. So we know they've gotten lands. They played those. Also, if they run main deck Carnage Tyrant. Our Shalais will help. Shalai will be amazing if we find Shalai. The turn coming up, I'm going to flash in Raff. Most likely them play Angel, making a bunch of dudes. So our Shana is massive. Okay, so Walking Ballista X2. It's going to shoot Llanowar. That's going to be annoying. So they did have Ballista in hand. Alright, they're going to get in with everyone. We're going to take it, because we do have Angel, but our mana may punish us here. And that Ballista is going to be a pain. Alright, change of plan? No? No. We'll play it. Play Rishkar. One. Now we start blocking favorably. Next turn, even more so. I really want to put the counters on Angel, but I want to make my Shana big enough to start really swinging through. This is the matchup where Raff may not be good, because you may just want to play dude. He's going to be a dude, but it may not be like the tricky dude. Like, oh, I have a, you know, it may be. I do know we bring in settles, though. And Raff does help us read a settle. Basically show that, hey, they could have settle, or they could have Raff, or they could have something, and that is what we want to, you know, rep. We don't want to be like, oh. So this turn coming up, we can either Raff and Llanowar, but I feel like Llanowar is just bad with Walking Ballista. The problem is, so is Angel. So, because Angel has to fabricate, so they can put a counter on, and then do whatever. So if they tap down, I may play the Angel as bait, or the Llanowar as bait, and see if we can get them to do something silly. Alright. If we get a Lyra, Lyra is just going to get played. Because Lyra is going to win us the game. Yep. So, counter on counter action. The Shauna's a pain for them because they can't target it. That is a biggie. So if they have a prey upon or anything like that. Alright, so I think we block the Branch Walker, take 4. Alright, so we block, we take 4. Ballista can't target Shauna, so sure. No target. Why'd I lose? Oh, because... Yeah, I forgot. Nope, stupid. She goes down to 2 toughness with the loss. Alright, so... so we gotta be able to block 2 things. Angel's gonna die. Angel's gonna die. I think... No. It doesn't work. Alright, so... Settles... So I feel like Raff is not what we want to be doing here. We're just playing to the board. Shalai is better than Raff. I think that's it. Yeah. So I think we just cut the Raffs for settles. There's no counter spells. And just hope our creatures, if we can land a Shauna, it's game ending. Our mana was slow last turn. I mean, this is fine. It's a very fast Shauna or Shalai into Llanowar, or into Lyra. So, oh no, we have Shalai in here. Oh, trust me, we have Shalai, Billy. Ah, matching Llanowars. Alright, so we're going to play that. Pass turn. I don't want to lose my Llanowar. The next turn, we're going to Shalai. And then Lyra. Yep, that's fine. Lyra will be the backbreaker for us. Also having the ability to settle. Ooh, they targeted that Resilient. That's different. They didn't want to think I had double pump or something. No, they have the prey upon. Okay. Interesting. I would have saved that for the Shalai I'm about to play. We'll play the other Scattergrows. Might as well get all of our tap lands out of our... Interesting. That's a Jade Light. What do you got for us, Jade Light? Land and a Jade Light. Fair. So we got 5 mana. So we're going to go Shalai into Lyra. As long as they don't have the... They didn't see any flyers out of us. So they may think we're just something else going on. Shalai. So, I mean, we're going to straight up Lyra. Yep. There's the Jade Light. So we played a land, played the Jade Light. Alright. Another Jade Light. Alright. Are you binning it or are you going to keep it? I think we're keeping it. Alright. Yep. They kept it. And they're just not doing... They're just playing to the board. That is fine with me. No good attacks. There we go. Give me another land. I'm just going to start pumping these two. Gotta love the Lyra and Shalai combo. Lyra's hexproof. Shalai gets 1/1 and lifelink. So now it takes 2 removal spells to get rid of Lyra. There's the Jade Light. Yeah, what do you got? Forest and a Kenra. Played the Forest. And a Harvester. So they have Kenra in hand. That's it. This is a great board state for us. Yep, there's the land. We're going to do this. And that. Put that on top, please. I mean, let's gain 9, deal 9. That seems okay to me. Because we know they have a Resilient in hand right now. Alright, they crewed it. gave it lifelink. Yep. Yeah, we're at 31 now. So we know they have, okay, so they have a Resilient Kenner in hand. That is it. And they cannot deal 31 to me. Yep. Alright, so we got the Resilient back out of the yard. Did they bend it? They must have bend it. I don't think I killed one. So that's 7, 10, 13, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now let's block Tut Toot Toot. I mean, I'm not blocking anything else. Yep. They got rid of my Shauna. Alright, well, you're getting settled next turn there, killer. They had a prey upon. Let's attack. Everyone's at 23 life. Alright, so you have no action in hand right now. So they crew with Llanowar. And you swing for 7, 10, 17, 19, 20. 19. They don't sniff it. Eat it. Eat it. That's a settle. You can get a bunch of lands. You may search for a buttload of lands. And we're in no way in shape winning yet, but we definitely are in a better stance of this. The cast down hand will help us out. And they know we have it. So we deal 8. If they play any sort of threat, it's a land. Are they going to send the message? Because I'd expect nothing less from my opponents. Send that message. Alright. Let's Branch Walker. Gotta land. Send 8. What do you got? If it's a giant ballista, I'm screwed. It's not. Alright, well, all we gotta do is remove a blocker. And we win. Yep. So settle feels really good. Cut Nissa. Cut a ballista. I'm bringing the interventions in because they're bringing the Paripons in. So we want to go for maximum blowout factor, and we could have blown them out with that Shalai. So all right. We'll keep this. Maybe. We're on the draw. Alright, no Land War for either of us. Alright, so if we go Sun Petal into Sun Petal into Brontodon, that feels okay. I'd like to get a turn 2 play. Alright, that being a heart means this Brontodon just got a whole lot better. Oh my goodness, deck. Thank you. Alright. So we're going to need something to fight that Brontodon. Blossoming defense, eh? Oh, they can crew and defense. Now they cannot. Double Dawnbringer. So I want to save this Rishkar. Let's do this. So they got a crew with heart. We get punished if they have a prey upon in hand. If we draw a land, we're better. I'd like to make Lyra a 6/6. Alright, so they crew. Now let's see if we've got the prey upon. Yep. Alright, that's fine. Ballista X1. They're down to 2 cards in hand. So I'm half tempted to... Ooh. Oh. Um, let's do this. They missed a land drop. I am hitting the branch walker. That deadens the heart right now. They need to have an answer now. Alright, they hit a land. 5-mana Nissa. I have an answer for that too. We'll take 6. 9, 10. Alright. So we gotta get rid of that Nissa. But good news is we play at instant speed. Alright. They have 1 card in hand. Two cards now. I mean, is that all you're gonna swing with? They put a counter. I mean, so I think the time is now. We do this. I don't know why they wouldn't have swung with everything. Nope. We do this. Alright. Turn that all into lands. I can still cast out. They can't return anything. They tap down. Alright, we go to 4. So they only get 1 land. Now the key is they can bring it back. So we'll see what they do. I was really hoping to catch that Nissa, but I didn't want to go down. Yep. So they bring it back. So he's got a land in hand. Alright. So we do this. Let's see if we can start digging ourselves out. If we get to untap, I think we're okay. Because they have 2 creatures they can attack with. A land and the heart. They can tap X3. Yep. So if they put it on the land, we block, we gain life. Lyra dies, we play Lyra again. I mean, our opponent's super close to timing out, too. I mean, we're at 16 minutes. Our opponent's at 4. That would be the smart play, is crack the Oasis. What do they got for 5? 4? So X is 3. They can put 3 counters on. They attack with Heart and the Forest. We block the Forest. We have First Strike. Gain 5. Alright, so they have X is 2. Why is X 2? Alright, alright. What are they doing? Alright, so you swing with both. We block the bigger of the 2. We go up to 9, go down to 5. I think we start correcting ourselves here. The Rishgar and the Heroic are going to be what saves our butt. Alright. Rishgar. They can blow both counters on Rishgar if they want now. Alright, so they decide not to. Alright, we're going to swing at Nissa. Or do we... No. Oh, we already did. Actually, I think we're okay. Because we'd kill that... Yeah, we'd be okay. Because, alright, so they remove... We kill Heart. Heart's gonna die. We gain 6. We take... Why did they just... double? Why didn't I get... Hold on. Oh, they let... Oh. Okay, okay. Okay. So they crew... Okay. We actually died to that. We had to swing at him. And ignore. If I had an extra mana. Alright, let's see if we can find... Yep, that's going to do it. So they accrued, so there was no Nissa twice. All right. I mean, that's smart. Yep. We punted that one. I didn't even think about that. They could have accrued it twice, and there was no Nissa. So next time, just swing at the person. Because that would have mattered. Yeah. Swing at the person. Yeah. Because then Nissa would have ticked up. It would have been 5. We could have blocked. Cracked that. Yeah, I think we were turning the corner. That was really smart on our opponent's part. Man, finding that Forsake would have been fantastic, but it is what it is. So, 3-2 Dream still alive. The deck feels super powerful. So, and I think we would have won that game. We swing at my opponent, go to 11. Yeah, I think we would have just won in a few turns. So, I mean, this is fine. We don't know what we're doing, but this gives us a turn 3 Lyra if we so choose to find one. Mono red. Mono red. Brontodon, by the way, is a phenomenal blocker against them. And Lyra is backbreaking. So we're going to play the Irrigated Farmland. If they kill our Deuter, they kill our Deuter. I wouldn't be surprised. Because we're setting up for our turn 3 Lyra. But, I mean, I'm fine with it either way. Alright, so they're going to kill it. That's smart. Turn 4 Lyra, still good. I still think we play this. Play that. Set up for Bronte next turn. Brontodon is just a beast of a blocker. Yep, we're fine with this. We have Lyra. And Shauna in the long run will prove to be very... Ooh, we have not seen a flame from Kelduk, and they just discarded their land on land. Alright, so... We're going to do this. And that. And set up for Lyra on 4. Yeah, you can draw 2 cards. Is it double damage? +2. I don't think I should be scared of that. I don't know. They drew 3 cards. I mean, I'm going to block Bomat or Bonded or Don't you do it. They did it to me. Boop. Yep, they're going to crack that. They get 3 new cards, and they discard another mountain. Yeah, we're down to 11. Bring the big girl out. Sublear, we're not attacking, by the way. No way are we attacking. So hopefully they found something to get rid of Lyra. Otherwise, we're going to Rishgar and Shauna. Yep. Five mana. What do you got? All right. So they used a lightning strike to get rid of it. I was smart, but they can't attack into me. All right, so let's Shauna. And then let's Rishgar. And we're going to put them right here. Right where they should be. And sit back on big dudes. We're going to Ballista for 2. Possibly 3. So that Flame of Keld really did nothing. Yeah. So let's get aggressive. Swing for 5. That's X3. Seems smart. Ballista seems like a good thing. Yep. Yep. Alright, so Flame of Keld. So Seal Away is a lot better than Binding. I mean, I don't even know here. Mono Red, I feel like we have a good matchup against. I mean, it could get out of hand. I mean, we didn't see a lot. Our opponent was discarding a lot of lands. So, really should mull this, and I'm going to. We'll keep this. Shalai is definitely usable here. So we are going to irrigated farmland into the budget list. Oh, okay. So let's say mine's a budget list. Okay, I haven't looked at it yet, so I mean, it's different, but I feel like the Shalai is going to get out of hand. Alright, so they're shocking our face and not a creature. So. And Wizard's Lightning. Oh boy. Yeah, we're going to do that. I want a Branch Walker. Seems good. Alright, we got to land off the deal. I mean, I'll block. Why wouldn't I? Make them burn my stuff? Or put a Lightning Strike to my Branch Walker, which... Sweet deal. I'll take that trade. I'll go down to that. Alright, so we Scattered Grows, Ballista X1, and now everything between our Scattered Grows and our Irrigated Farmlands, everything but them come into play tapped. We're going to go Shalai into Shana as long as we're alive, or Shalai into Lyra. Alright. Alright. Flamekeld. Yep. We're going to block here. I feel like 4 is not a good spot for us. And then... Pew! We'll shoot him for 1. Alright. Well, I mean, we've got 6 mana, so we're going to play Lyra, and then we're just going to start playing life gain, and hopefully get there. Because we're going to do 4. So if they drew a burn spell, we're screwed. Alright, so they got to land. They can't burn our face. They have to have double burn for Shalai. No attacks, so that tells me we don't have it. And we're going to do that. And we are going to get some of that life total back. And now Shalai has to die. When that Flamekeld pops. It's not my Lyra, it is my Shalai that has to die. So we are going to gain 4, which is super relevant for us. It's all about fielding the storm, Billy. Alright. So do they have the burn? They got 3 cards in hand. It deals 2 more. So they'd have to Lightning Strike or Wizard's Lightning. Alright, they're going to take my Prowess trigger. So now they can kill. That's annoying. They brought in Carrie's expertise. Alright. So they have to have a burn spell. And shock will not do it. But it puts counters on there. That's annoying. I mean, I'm fine with this because I can undo those counters. So we take 6. Go to 5. Go to 3. And Wizard's Lightning. Alright. Carries Z's expertise. Huh. Yeah, this is definitely budget. We are doing that. Alright. So if we scatter grows, everything we have comes in untapped. So they're down to 5. Alright, they're staying at 5. Play the Great Glacial Fortress. Hopefully get Ballista into... Yeah, that's a dude. This is Mono Red Wizards then. Oh, there's a Shalai. X1. That Shalai will be humongous. So I think we're going to Rishgar. I'm not blocking. I'm going to take 1. A second one? Yeah. Oh, baby. We may just Lyra Dawnbringer here and make this game out of reach real quick. So besides our punt away, I feel like we're actually doing pretty okay. And it looks like we're hopefully going to get this one. Alright, so they're going to braid. That's annoying. But we're going to Shalai then. Shalai. A land off the top gets us Lyra. Now there's the carry Z's expertise early. I don't care about that. Yep. I can't shoot him, so we take 4/7. We draw land. It's pretty much game. They would need to have... And there it is. Lyra. A second land would be even better, but, you know. I will accept this. All right, no Carry Z's expertise. No, we got the GGs. All right. 3-2 Dream is alive. We are at least cracking one chest for y'all. So stick around. We're going to get the last one in. Then we'll crack whatever chest we got. We should be 4-0 right now, going for the 5-0. But, you know, I did punt away that one last game against Mono Green. Oops. Nice. So, I like this so far. It very much feels like Ryan's. But the addition to Raff has made a difference in a few of the games. Where you're just like, I flash in stuff. And they're like, I don't know if you have, you know, a settle or not. And you're like, yeah, I don't know if I have a settle. I could, I may not. So, it's been great. Angel actually in this build feels a little worse. You might want something else, but it's not been bad. She buffs our Shana. So, I mean, we're going on the back of our legends. And flashing in some of the really good legends has been awesome. Yeah, we'll go first. Good luck, have fun. Mulligan a 0-lander. Keep a 4-lander. It's slow, but I'd we'll put that on top. So now everything comes into play untapped again. I feel like the irrigateds have been, like, these guys have been workhorses for us. Because now we just lead out. Ooh, we got something different here. All right, look at the top three. They reveal something. A snake. That's going to be different. X1. Hopefully we find a binding. No snake on turn 2, though. Construct? I'm shooting a mimic. Construct. Brontodon main has been big as well. But the Shalai has been work. Oh my goodness. Alright, so what are we looking at here? This is the Jerry Teelis standard affinity. So getting rid of the hexproofer was kind of good then. Alright, here's the woodland snake. I mean, I'm 1 mana away from just growing the team. Ballista for X2. Yeah, they play free ballistas and stuff. That's different. Alright. Are they going to blow both ballistas on my shoulder? They are. Oh my goodness. I mean, I'm fine with that trade. That trade is completely happy with me. We got 2 ballistas for the price of 1 Shalai. Alright, so we're going to leave up Raff here. And see if we can't get a little trickery going on. That's another snake. If they have another ballista, that's going to be annoying. I'm fine with this. Alright, well. There we go. Flash and Raff. Ooh. Shauna. Shauna's a 4/4. Can't be targeted by ballista, and our opponent's not looking too hot here. This got to be a real big ballista. Oh, it's a Verdurous. 1 counter on everyone. Which means 2 counters on everyone. 3 counters on everyone, actually. Really? Those are 6 sevens. Alright. I mean, we can double block. Kill one of them. And hope to draw Lyra. Ooh, Rishgar. Rishgar is good. Alright. Swing for 9. So guaranteed 4 in. It's... Ooh. Gee, if we do that... Yeah. Sign it like that. Alright. And then blow him up. Yep. They need to get rid of my Raff. They cannot. Alright, so they're playing constructs and... Debating how I want to do this. I know the Forsake comes in. Maybe the Sealaways. They're playing Ballistas, so Angel of Invention feels no good. And they're a better Ballista deck than we are, so we cut a Ballista. Yeah? Run it like that. Scatter grows. Yeah. I mean, it's not great, but it's something. Our opponent mauled. So we draw an untapped forest. We go untapped forest into Llanowar, and then Sun Petal. Unless we don't, and then we Scattered Groves. This binding could be huge. The kicker is the Walking Ballista is going to be just a pain to deal with. Alright, well, we got our own Ballista. So, let's see if they... So we know they have a Ballista and 5 cards. So are we going to see a snake? Nope, green, green. So Ballista X1. We're never going to get a Ballista under the binding. Basically, our goal is to hopefully get them to blow it on a Llanowar. Or get our opponent to play something that we can actually take. Like that. I mean, I'm going to offer the trade. Because they haven't showed me any recursion out of the yard yet. We do this. And that. No seal away, but we have a Ballista X2. We draw another land. It's a Ballista X3, which is a Ballista that stays around. Or we have a binding. Ooh. That's a binding target if I ever seen one. Nope. There's my binding target. Alright, we'll take it. I mean, We're just going to start binding things away. That is one of them. And then there's a Llanowar. I mean, we'll take 6. I'm not too worried about that. I'm debating which way I want to go with this. If we draw a land, we need to. All right, so Sun Petal. We can binding. Foundry. Then cast away or seal away Scrap Heap. All right. You can have choose a chosen card. You can have the Karn. Yeah, we'll take 3. No? No? Alright. We'll Shalai. That's fine. Makes a construct. Alright. You want tech? You do. You're feeling frisky now, aren't you? Hiya. Play a land. Two, 3. Bink. Bink. Alright, so we know they got a Karn in hand. They drew the land. They can have that. Alright, Karn's gonna take bink. Kill it. We're just gonna hit Karn. So we know they've got a Karn and that's it in hand. Alright, so they got an Adventurous Impulse. They got a Deadlands off it. We play the Deadlands. Alright, what do you got for me? You have the Deadlands. this Karn's dying. They're gonna get another Karn. Karn. Opponent. Alright, Karn down. We're just gonna cycle the land. And then add a counter onto Ballista. Yep. Duress is fine. I mean, I do have something that can handle that. And that's a big thing. Alright, let's cycle. Sisei's good. Rishgar is good. We can do it all. Alright, let's Sisei. Put counters there. Swing. So they've got a Karn in hand. They played the Deadlands. We know where the forest is. So they've got a Karn and an unknown. There's the Karn. What are they taking? They took the push. Are they going to push Shana? Yep. I mean, I'm pretty sure we're doing okay here. I think we're going to 4-1, guys. This would have been a 5-0 deck. I mean, I think we just do this. Opponent. Karn down. They have an unknown. And I think we got there. Boom! This would have been 5-0, baby. Oh my goodness. Well, I think we'll open first, shall we? I think we'll open. Shall we open? All right. Is he worth anything? Card hoarder. He's a mythic. Mathis? He is worth nothing. Well, he's worth 1 tick. So we got a ticket. Yeah, the kids ate as Billy, or have you said Seth say? I do watch enough Seth at times. 10 play points. Sure. All right, let's see. Dragon Skull Summit. All right, all right, all right. I'm pretty sure that's like 2 ticks. No, not really. It's a tick at best. So far we really didn't get much there. We would have, liked to get the biggie, and not much at all. So 20 play points and about 2 ticks worth of stuff. But let's talk about the deck, shall we? The deck itself was unbelievable. The green-white really did its job, and it proved how good the deck really was with the changes that Ryan wanted to make with the branch walkers and adding the other Bronzedon. But what made the difference in 2 games was Raff, where our opponent really couldn't tell what we were doing at any given point. Because in games 2 and 3, we had the ability to go, are we going to settle you, or are we going to Raff, or are we going to Lyra Dawnbringer? This style was a lot different. And it seemed to work really well for what we were doing. Only in 1 game did we really get mana screwed. We still won the match, but other than that, yes, we had some slow mana problems, and things were a little wonky. I guess that's what you get for a 3-color deck. And I wanted to play on-color sources where, like, we have Glacial Fortresses and Hinterland Harbors and things like that, which enabled, everything else. Shalai, Workhorse, Lyra Dawnbringer, we don't need to talk about her. She is amazing. Shauna either ate removal or just became to the point where people are just like, I can't deal with her. And that was that. The sideboard, I thought it was really good. We added some negates and left the Sealaways. Crook is there for the GPG matchups. So we also have Settle and Forsake. I would bring this to a tournament in a heartbeat. I may work on the mana just a little bit more, but man, this was a 4-0 deck or a 5-0 deck. 5-0 was written all over it. I punted 1 game away. Yeah, we would have won that game. I could almost guarantee that. So I'm sure we'll hear comments about that when this hits YouTube next week. But as always, guys, if you like what you heard, hit that follow button, hit that sub button. Thank you to our sponsors, Legion Supplies, Card Hoarder, and Cats and Cantrips. They make these streams possible and make us so we can do just about anything we need to do for you guys. Thank you, everyone, for coming out. Thank you for hanging out in chat all. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be back again, and Brian is in the afternoon, so make sure you come find out. Later, all.